Welcome back to the Culturally Distinct Podcast, guys. It's your boy DJ KO. I'm glad you guys tuned back into the show. We got a great show for you guys today. But before we get started, I got to give a shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to 605 Cannabis Mix Infused Beverages. They're my folks over there. Make sure you reach out to those individuals at Drink ALP6. It's going up. That's going to be the new drink for the summer. Make sure you guys hit those guys up. That's 605 Infused Beverages. Shout out to those individuals over there. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my people over there that's doing Summer Jam on May 20th in Houston, Texas. I believe the City Girls is going to be there, Waka Flocka, some more individuals that I don't listen to rap no more, guys. My age, I'm just saying, but y'all need to be there. But anyway, guys, this is a very important show today because look, as the summer approaches, right? As the summer approaches, everybody's starting getting their body back together. Everybody's saying, okay, well, I need to start going to the beach. We're going to start going to these Caribbean islands. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got to get our body right, outside of doing the Ozempic, but we're going to talk about that later on. So, guys, look, as you can hear that lovely voice in the background, that's my today's guest. And she goes by the name of Obeyshin. I'm speaking in tongues, Obeyshin. Obeyshin. But anyway, how you doing today, Miss I'm
great.
So you want me to call you Obey? You want me to call you Shin? Shinda? How you?
Shinda.
I come up with some names now.
Shin is good.
I'm gonna say Shin.
Yeah.
Shin, like Shin.
That's my nickname. So.
Okay. Shin. So Shin, first of all, before we get started, I want you to let the people know exactly where you're from.
I am from Houston, Texas.
H-Town. Oh, shout out H-Town. Okay, H-Town in the building. For some reason, right? For some reason, I thought that when I first saw you, I thought you was from the Philippine Islands.
Yes, people think I'm from everywhere but Houston.
I didn't know that because you know how they have like, for instance, like Houston has a big population of Creole.
Right.
From Louisiana. They have
I've heard that.
And it's a big, diverse melting pot of multiple people.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I said, okay, then your name, I was like, okay, she's Filipino. But, you're Houstonian. Okay.
Right.
Anyway, so...
My name is actually Swahili. Shinda.
So it's African?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you're black. No,
yes.
Right. No, so look, the reason why I brought you on because I know you be doing a lot of physical training, and as you can see that she's fit. You can see her arms, her neck, her neckline. You can see her cheekbone. You can see it. She's in there, and then she on YouTube getting it in. So, first question in terms of physical training, what started you on your journey of physical training?
I've always been into exercise since I was little, and I think I got it from my father actually because he was always at the gym. I just remember from being little he would always go to the gym, and my oldest sister was into the gym. She took me to the gym and I was intrigued. I ended up getting a fitness magazine, and I saw the ESPN. They used to show the fitness competitions on ESPN. And I was like, I'm going to do that. And
it was like the world's strongest person or something like that?
No, they actually had the fitness competitions where the ladies would do the acrobatic routine. And then they would come out in their swimsuits. And even though I wasn't acrobatic, I was like, I really want to do that one day. And I really just got into fitness from then on. And at first it was all about competing, and then as I got fit and started eating really healthy, I learned, okay, I want to do this as a career.
Okay.
I love this.
So when did you get started? Like, what age was it?
I actually, let's see. So I did major in it in college. Okay. Because the school that I went to, PV, they didn't have the major.
Okay, shout out PV. I'm gonna shoot that out. Shout out PV, HBCU. All right, no doubt. All right, yeah. So let me ask you this about cardio versus lifting, right? Some women like doing the cardio, some women like lifting. And most women like to, do the treadmill, walk. It's something to get, to burn calories, but they don't want to do too much of heavy lifting. So, what do you say about that?
Well, most people do what they know or what they like. Like, I have people that don't like to do cardio, clients that don't, and I have to tell them, do cardio, for your endurance and your stamina.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you lift with me, you don't have to spend as much time resting between exercises. If you get the heart going.
Okay.
And I have to tell them that because they don't like cardio. And then some people that only do cardio, they don't know how to lift weights. Or they just don't like it, or they think that they'll get too muscular.
Right. Yeah, I see a lot of women in the gym going, I'll be like, what are y'all doing?
I do too. I mean, men too.
yeah, that's true. That is true.
Men too.
Especially non-athletes, yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I think people like to stick with what they know. That's why it helps to get a trainer or join a class, because you'll do stuff that you're not comfortable doing, and you'll learn new things.
Right. So let me ask you this: were you an athlete?
No.
Never. It wasn't an athlete.
No, I think that's why. I became a fitness competitor.
Really?
Because I was extremely competitive, but my mom, she wanted me to focus. My parents wanted me to focus on like
education,
academics,
yeah.
Right? But I always wanted to run track, play a sport. And I think when I graduated, I realized, okay, I can do what I want now.
Right.
I want to compete.
Okay. So let me ask you this. I know you said something earlier about individuals' needs, like their needs, their physical needs.
Mm-hmm.
That means, the older, some people just have bad knees. Some people just have, arthritis in their knees, and some people just can't do certain exercises. So I want you to talk about modifications, right? Workout modifications. What are some modifications that people can do, especially if like a person is overweight?
Right.
Or they just have bad knees, they really can't squat down like a normal squat. What are some modifications that individuals could do in terms of working out?
Where there are certain like therapeutic kind of physical therapy type exercises that you can do with bands.
Okay.
And like just leg lifts, body weight type leg lifts, and using not all of it, but some of the weightlifting machines, really light.
Okay.
And of course, cardio helps in riding the bike too. It helps to strengthen the legs too.
Okay.
And adding resistance to the bike.
All right.
Help, yeah.
So let me ask you about supplements. Do you think taking supplements is beneficial?
I think it is. I think it's better than what most people are eating. I mean, I'll do a protein shake. Real food is always better. Always. Real, healthy, clean eating is always best. But most people aren't doing that. So if you have to supplement with a protein shake, a meal replacement, or like greens, those greens that you can add to your smoothies, I'm all for it, especially with time constraints. Because people are busy and they don't have time to cook. So supplements, if you don't have time to cook and that's how you get your health, your vitamins or your greens or fruits in, then I'm all for it. It's better than going to stop to get fast food.
So let me ask you this.
Like most people.
Because that's easier said than done.
It is.
We live in Texas.
Yes.
Where the food is good.
It is good.
Everybody eats crawfish. Everything is fried.
Right.
You got beef, brisket, beef steaks, and pork chops and all that stuff, right? And if you get real black, we talk about gizzards and and chitlins. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Hey, you from here. So now you said eat a clean diet. You use the term eat a clean diet.
Right.
I hear that all the time. What's a clean diet? So when you say a clean diet, what you mean by that?
Clean is, to me, it's naked, like fish, not fried, with a bunch of sauce and butter.
And hot sauce. And hot sauce. Come on, you got that hot sauce in there, girl. Come on now.
And, fruits, vegetables, different colors, not fried, dipped in batter, just clean fruits, veggies, the healthy carbs, good fats.
Do you put seasoning on your food?
I do.
What,
yes.
You just put salt and pepper?
I normally do salt and pepper, but I do put seasoning on it.
Okay.
But, you know, I don't cook. When I cook, as crazy as it sounds, I don't add the seasoning while I'm cooking.
Okay.
Because it seems like I have to add so much more.
Why?
Because after I cook it and I put it on top, I don't use as much.
It's the same thing though, right?
No.
It's not?
Because when you cook, and you keep adding salt and you taste it and you taste it and you keep adding it, as opposed to like just cooking it being on the plate and putting it on top, it's not as much.
I didn't know that, because I know normally when I cook, like say I have to bake
Well,
fish.
it depends on the person too. because some people will drown it and go crazy.
Yes.
But no, I put a little salt or seasoning on top.
Okay.
And that works for me.
Okay. Because the reason why I asked that, because like I said, we're in the South, and a lot of us have good eating habits. Some of us do have good eating habits, but we consider good eating habits eating fish, but it's fried.
Right.
Eating shrimp.
And it's not.
And they call themselves pescatarians, but they eat all this fried food, right? So, but eating fried, how often do you think a person should eat fried food? Never?
Not often at all. Well, you can...
Never?
No, I think you should have a cheat meal. I think you should have a time to relax, a reward.
Okay.
If that's a way that you want to reward yourself after being good, maybe every 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh my goodness, that's death. Hey, it's death in Texas.
Or if you're good all week,
2
next
weeks.
Saturday you want a fried fish or fried chicken, I don't think it's that bad. If you're doing good all week, drinking your water, eating clean, I have a cheat meal every weekend.
Okay, but you work out intensely.
Yeah, I earn it, and that's what I mean. If you earned it, then yes, do what you're gonna work it off in a day or two. But no, I think you should give yourself a reward.
Okay.
But it should not be an everyday
thing, right?
Every other day.
Let me ask you this.
Right.
I want to talk about what's I think hindering and stopping a lot of people from being successful in terms of weight loss. Alcohol.
Yes.
Right. Some people say drinking wine is good. It's beneficial.
Right.
Some people say drinking tequila, 100% agave, is good, beneficial. Some people say just have a shot a day. That's it. It's good. I want your take on it. I want your opinion. As a physical trainer, as a person that works out, as a person that has clients, as a person that, takes pride in her appearance and her health, what is your take on alcohol consumption?
Well, I think too much of it is bad, just like fried food. I have clients that'll tell me, well, I have to have a glass of wine with my dinner every night, or 2 glasses. And I'm like, well, you're drinking a bottle of wine a week.
A day.
Oh, right. A bottle or 2 a week. And they're like, oh, yeah, I didn't realize that. And I'm like, you don't need it. You don't need that much. If you want the benefits of drinking the wine, just eat grapes instead without the alcohol.
No,
Yes.
Don't say that. Don't do that. Eat grapes.
No, because people will use it as an excuse, and they'll say, I thought it was good for you. But the part that's good for you, it's good and bad. It's alcohol.
We want the yeast because the yeast makes us feel a little woozy.
Yeah, and then your tummy spreads.
So let me ask you this. I want to ask you this. And
and it becomes a habit. So you feel like you need it.
So is it a fear for some people to get fat? Or is fat a subjective thing? Because some people, let me ask you, what is fat to you? Be honest, come on now.
Fat to me is just overweight. It's...
But I'm considered overweight. I'm 6'3", 240.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in perfect shape. But according to the doctors, I'm supposed to be 196. No. I would be like crackhead to work around here. So, like I said, what is your definition of fat? Like being obese, say that.
Obese?
When I say obese, that's Fat. Just say fat. F-A-T.
That it is, going back to, it is kind of subjective. It is.
Because I don't think that was measured for black people. I'm telling you, I think that was measured for European whites, that they measured this from, that they were slim.
Well, I do think that people have more muscle. Some people have more muscle than others naturally.
Black people
so
do.
They're naturally larger.
Yes.
So it's hard to sometimes go by those charts. But most people know when they're uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, well.
Some don't. Some will let it go past and don't care. But
okay. Well, this is what I figured, and through my, through my little, I guess, journey through life, I learned this: people that have money, they don't care.
That's not necessarily true.
The reason why, well, let's say it's men.
Okay.
Men that have money, they don't care if they're fat, obese.
You think so?
No, because their money gives them anything they want. Think about it. If you go anywhere, you go on a trip. We go out of Houston. We go to, say, State 48 or Maestro's. You're going to see a big, heavy-set dude with 4 or 5 beautiful women.
Well, I don't think that it's just food. I think that they're indulging in every way. Everything.
Okay.
I think some people, even with money, can be disciplined, because I work with some of these people.
Okay.
So, and the ones that are serious, they are serious. They're there at 5 a.m.
Okay.
3-4 days.
They're dedicated, yeah.
But, there are some people, they just indulge in everything. Drugs, whatever. It's like women.
Shout out to drugs, guys. Shout out to drugs. Sometimes drugs is good. I'm not talking about illegal drugs now. I'm talking about legal drugs. CBD, okay? Shout out to drugs.
Where did that come from?
I just had that in my mind, okay?
Okay.
So let me ask you this. So, Shin, sugar is the devil. But the thing is, sugar is in everything. Right, so if somebody wanted to cut sugar out their diet, what's your suggestions for them? Like what?
Just stop eating processed. Stop eating a lot of processed foods.
Packaged foods.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Fast food too, and unfortunately,
even Chick-fil-A.
You may have to. Chick-fil-A is not as bad, but you gotta, the condiments you have to be careful with.
Okay.
The sauces and. Chick-fil-A is not horrible if you get the grilled. Okay. On wheat bread.
Okay. I don't eat fast food. I don't eat Chick-fil-A. I'm just saying.
But I'm sure that they added to probably the batter when they put the what are those waffle fries?
Yes.
But unfortunately, you probably do better cooking.
Okay. Stop being lazy.
Right.
Let's talk about that. Can I talk about that?
Or you can, now they have a lot of meal prep places where you can order your meals.
Yeah. If you can afford it.
Right, because it has gotten more expensive.
Real expensive. $11 a meal. And
right.
You need 30 of them.
Right.
That's $400.
And sugar is hard to cut out. It is hard, but it can be done.
Yeah. Oh, it's possible.
I actually just talked to someone today that said he cut out sugar. He lost 20 pounds.
Yeah, that's real. So
it's hard. It's hard, but it can be done.
I have a testimony. So last month, I stopped doing wine. So I was drinking just a glass of wine every night. So I stopped drinking wine. I only drank it one time all last month, right? Just wine. And I lost like 10 pounds.
Yes. I knew you were going to say something
I lost 10 pounds.
like that.
Just by cutting out wine.
Yes.
And I knew it. I'm a former athlete, but sometimes, we have a routine all our life. From high school all the way to professional.
What did you play? Football?
Football, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
From high school all the way to professional.
Okay.
You have a routine. You get up at 5, you do this, you go to meetings, you go to blah, 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 blah. So after that, you done with working out. You don't want to see no weights. You don't see no weight room. You don't want to see no training, no nothing. Don't talk to me about that.
That's why a lot of athletes, when they're done, they just gain.
Yes.
Yes, they blow up.
Yeah.
In a lot of weight.
And then they get the surgery. Speaking of the surgery, so let's talk about this.
Okay.
As a physical trainer, somebody that works hard for her body and works hard the way she looks, what you think about the surgery, the fat infusions, the transfers, the tummy tucks, the lipo? What you think about that?
Well, I always say you cannot get away from it. And when those surgeons, when they say that, you know, you'll gain your weight in other places, it's not true. Your genetics, if you go have a tummy tuck and you eat the same, you're going to gain it. You're going to gain it right back. I've seen it happen. I know someone that has had 3 tummy tucks.
Wow.
If you do not
3?
learn, yes, if you do not change your habits.
3 tummy tucks?
Yes, over years.
Wow.
Yes, and if you don't change your habits, it's going to come back no matter what you do.
Okay. Wow. That's intense.
No, yes, it is.
3 tummy tucks? Wow. I bet her body is like going through like...
In other countries, and yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So let me ask you this.
You have to change your habits.
If I was to book an appointment with you, what should the client look forward to?
Well, I would want to know your goals first.
Okay.
And then we would go from there. Most of my clients, they want to lose weight or maintain. Mm-hmm. It's all about burning. So we do a lot of HIIT training.
Intense cardio.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's weights too. It's lifting, but it's kind of keeping the heart rate going.
What is it called? It's called interval, like intense interval training.
High intensity interval
training. Yeah.
Right. Or circuit training.
Okay.
It's like with little rest. That's mainly the type of workouts that we do. Like they may do full body, like ball slams, wall ball toss. Mm-hmm. I might throw them on the cardio machine for a minute to chest press. So it's kind of like non-stop movement without a lot of rest.
Okay.
To burn the most calories that they can.
Are you mean?
Within that out.
Are you a mean trainer?
It depends.
Yes, I mean yes.
Some days. So some days I am when there's too much talking. Yeah.
You like work, all work.
Yes.
Don't talk. Just get it done.
Yes. And if we're talking, and I always say, if you're talking, you better be working while you're talking. You
know what though? A lot of women train. That's why I never had I never had a trainer because I didn't really need one. But if I was willing to invest in one, I never had a woman trainer because of that, the intensity. Most women trainers are very intense. And they take that stuff, they're supposed to take it serious because that's their business, but they're like, it's no breaks for nothing.
Right. That's yeah.
I'm like, I need to break.
That's true.
Let me talk about the game. Let me talk about the draft or something, you know what I'm saying? Jeez.
Yeah.
You guys are intense.
That is how I train, I admit. Yeah. I do let them rest, though, and get their water breaks and everything, but for the most part, I don't want a lot of chit-chat, stopping, having a little party or whatever. I'm like, no, get to work.
That's what happens, especially with us. We want to chat. And like Bernie Mac said, when we break, we break.
Right.
So let me ask you, I know you're not a big fan of, like, I guess you're a big fan of it, but you're not, because you went to school for nutrition, right? But you're not a nutritionist. No,
I didn't go to school. I got a sports nutrition certification.
That's the same thing, ain't it?
Yeah. No.
It's not?
That's a certification like personal training. You don't actually go to a 4-year university.
Okay.
It's
just a certification that you get. Okay.
Right.
The reason why I want to ask about this new technology that they have in terms of training. So AI, artificial intelligence, is something that's big now, right? And it's growing.
Right.
So, but artificial intelligence is giving people like health plans. They're giving them workout schemes. They're giving them what to eat. You give Chat GPT, okay, what should I eat if I want to lose 30 pounds within a month? And it's giving them all that, if they're disciplined enough to do it.
Yes.
So I asked the question to say, what do you think about that? Do you think that's like a gimmick, or do you think the old-fashioned way is the way to go, or what's your outlook on that?
Well, I honestly don't. If it's accurate, I don't see the difference.
Okay.
If it's accurate, I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, if it's good information, if it's the right information.
Right.
But if it's not, yes, of course, that's bad. That's a problem.
Because I think, me personally, I don't know, have you looked into it yet?
No.
So, and look, at first I was an old school old school individuals, you know, old people, they'll be like, I ain't doing that. That's the devil, this, that. I'm like, you know how we are, you know, we everything the
Right.
devil. But I looked into it, and that stuff really works. Not just in terms of training, in terms of business, in terms of scaling a business, in terms of starting a business, right? And
Right.
anything that you're interested in, information.
Chat GPT.
Yes.
Okay.
And you just look into it. So for personal training, say if you have a goal, or say if you want to come up with a workout plan. You know what I was going to say?
But how is that any different from an app?
Well, because you ask it exactly what you want, and it's going to give you a plan. Like, say for instance, say if you say you want a workout plan book, or a workout plan video.
Right.
It's going to give you step by step how to do it and how to manifest it, and all you got to do is follow the steps and put it out, and it's going to be just like that. Now, how you're marketing and all that is, that's different, but it's like accurate.
Okay.
It's going to tell you exact markets to go, what to invest in, what to put it into, how to do it, how to edit it, everything. I didn't believe it at first until I started doing it. I was like,
oh, I'm gonna look that up.
yeah, I will talk to you about off the camera about it. But I want to ask you this. I was thinking about this on the way over here. You know, growing up, we had a lot of male, and this is going to be my last question because I know we're getting lengthy, but this is my last question. We had a lot of male influenced trainers.
Right.
Talking about what's his name? Phil Simmons? Not Phil Simmons. The one. I'm a pony. I'm a pony. I'm a pony. Richard Simmons.
Name?
Richard Simmons.
Is that right, Richard?
Richard Simmons. We had Billy Blanks. We had.
Right.
We had what's the other guy? Recently. P90. Not P90X. Yeah, P90X.
You said Billy Blanks.
Insanity. What's the name?
Oh, Sean.
Sean T.
Sean T.
So I see all these male, right?
Right.
Guys with workout films, workout tapes. I've never seen a woman. You ever thought about that?
Yeah, after Jane Fonda.
I never, especially a black woman. I never seen a black woman with a workout video. And I was thinking about that on the way here.
What's her name?
Grace Jones?
I can't. No. No, she was. I think she was Queen Latifah's trainer.
But she had a workout video?
No, I don't think she did.
That's what I'm saying. I never seen a customized, marketed, infomercial, ladies DVD, CD with a black woman trainer.
There has to be one.
I never seen it.
I just don't know about it. But no, I haven't either.
I'm giving you a niche right now.
I haven't either.
I'm giving you $1 million plan right now.
Right, but it's on YouTube now. You don't need to do videos
that's right.
anymore.
That's right. I forgot about YouTube. Oh, you're right. I forgot about
yes,
that. You're right.
And there are black women trainers on YouTube.
Yeah, Obeyshin. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Duh. So, speaking of that, Obey, look, I want you to do this. I want you to give the people your information. How can they find you for your workout videos, for consulting, anywhere that you on social media presence? How can they find you? And how can they contact you?
Okay, I am Obeyshin, O-B as in boy, E-Y-S-H-I-N, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. YouTube, I'm posting workout videos regularly, and for every level of fitness. And my email, if you want to contact me, is obeyshin1@gmail.com.
Okay. Everything Obeyshin. Okay, that's marketing.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. So look, I got to put the music back on that. So guys, look, this is what I'm going to do. All right, how about this? Can we do this for the summer? And this May, we're in May, right?
Right.
So we're in May right now. So I think that everybody that tune into the show, I think you guys, especially women, because do you train men or you just train strictly women?
I train men too.
But
I have a whole group of men.
Okay.
But my YouTube channel is geared towards women.
Women, okay.
Right.
Okay, so women and men, but women, mostly women. We're going to help the sisters out. I want to see the sisters for the summer, you know what I'm saying? So, women, I want you to hit Obeyshin up, all right? Obeyshin on Instagram, hit her up because I think, she might be hard on you, and you guys need that, right? You guys need somebody to be hard on you.
Any questions you may have?
Yeah, some consultation,
Yes.
anything, hit her up. So, let me ask you this before we get out of here. Are you mean? Are you likable?
I am likable.
Are you intimidated? Because I'm gonna tell you, if y'all go to an Instagram right now, Obeyshin.
What do you think? What do you think?
No, that's different for a man. It's
oh,
different.
okay.
But for a woman, it might be intimidating.
No, I'm not intimidated.
That's why I wanted to get out.
Now, I am reserved. I am more of an introvert, but I'm not intimidated.
Okay.
No.
Good. Okay. I wanted.
I'm a social introvert.
Cause you know how some women are like, oh no, she's light skinned, she got long hair, all that, you know. So that's why I want.
And if they are, and I mean, you know, some things you just can't help, like,
Right.
But no, I'm not. I don't have an intimidating personality.
Just wanted to get out.
You can feel free to, ask me any questions. I'm not gonna chew your head off.
That's what I'm talking about. Good job. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, everybody I bring up here, they good people. They good people. That's what I'm talking about. So, guys, look, you heard it right there. She's a good person. Make sure you hit her up because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys will for the summer. We get these summer bodies together, and then we can maintain it. After we get the summer going, we can maintain that thing. At the same time, you guys can enjoy your mimosas on Sunday for Sunday Fun Day, right? Well, that's just one. Okay, that's my advice, but I'm not a personal trainer, so make sure you contact Obeyshin. So, Obey, one more time, give me your information before we get out of here.
Obeyshin, OBEYSHIN, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, Obeyshin1@gmail.com.
There it is. Look, guys, I'm gonna do one session with Obey, and it might not be tomorrow. Okay, it's gonna be one session, and we're gonna record it, and I'm gonna show you how. From the beginning to the end. Actually, you know what? I'm still an athlete, so I can still handle it, man. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is DJ KO. The saying for the day. Let's see. I got a saying for the day. I want to say, but you know what? I'm gonna keep it normal. I'm gonna keep it similar. So the saying for the day: don't get hurt. Don't get caught. Peace out.